Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we will discuss the flower. What is a flower? So, dear students, as you have seen the various plants that bear flowers, that flower bearing plants. Dear students, you have seen the apple tree that contains a flower. You have seen the rose in the garden. You have seen so many flowers in the different parks, at your school, at your home, or at any tourist place. You have seen so many types of flowers with different colors. Some flowers are pink, some are white, some are yellow, some are uh, brown. So different colors, different sizes of flowers are seen. We have seen them. So, dear students, the flowers come out from the branches in most of the plants. We have seen the flowers of maize, we have seen the flowers of grass, guava. Some flowers are bright, some are light, some are very dark. So, dear students, as you know, the flowers have the different main four parts. The you see here the colored part of the flower that is called as petals, and the green part leaf-like structures below these petals are called as sepals. So sepals are the green colored leaves of the flower, and petals are the colored part of the flower. And these petals, they contain nectar, they contain fragrance. These petals have the best fragrance. And besides these sepals and petals, in some of the cases, the sepals are joined. In some of the cases, the petals are joined. So, dear students, on the basis of the sepals and petals, there are so many varieties of flowers. And here is a table. Here we can have some of the plant. Suppose we have the flower rose plant, number and color of petals, how many colors of petals have, number and colors of sepals ka color, or the sepals joined together, or the stamina joined together. To their students, beside the sepals and petals, there are other two parts of the flower. One part is called as the pistil part. So you see here, this part is called the pistil part, and this pistil part is called as the female part of the flower. It is meant for the reproductive part. It is called as the reproductive part of the flower because flowers are responsible for the formation of fruits. And similarly, the another part is this part is called as the stamen. So stamen and pistil are the two other parts of the flower. So the flower has four parts in general. One is sepals, petals, pistil, and stamen. So far as the stamens are concerned, stamens are these long-like structures having the anther lobe at the top, and this tube-like structure is the filament. This anther contains dot-like small pores. These are called as pollen grains. These pollen grains act as the male reproductive cells. They act as the male reproductive cells. So the stamen is the male part of the flower, and pistil is the female part of the flower. So far as we see the part of pistil, this pistil is the female part of the flower. It contains this, the top part is called as stigma. This stigma is meant to receive the male pollen grains. When these more pollen grains are put on the stigma, it brings down these pollens into the ovary. This part of the flower is called as ovary, and this part is called as the style. This long tube is called as the style. So the pistil has three parts. One is stigma, style, and ovary. Okay? So this part is called as the female part of the flower. When these pollen grains, male pollen grains go inside the ovary, there are small ovule-like structures you see here in this figure. These ovule-like structures, these act as the female reproductive cells. When the male and female reproductive cells erect, they form the seed inside the plant. So dear students, today you will remember that the flower has four parts. One we call as the sepals. Sepals, these colored part of the green part of the green leaf part like structure, and the colored part is called as the petals, and the inner part is have a pistil. Pistil is the female part of the flower, and stamen. Stamen is the male part of the flower. Stamen contains anther and filament, and this pistil contains ovary, style, and stigma. The student stay connected. We will discuss the function of each part in another video.